Hello everyone. CADEC Plus Foundation Bundle comes with three distinct modules, that is Configurator, Drawing Configurator and Creator. As a user, the module that you will be handling is the Creator. We will elaborate Creator module in this video. CADEC Plus comes as an add-in to SolidWorks platform and is tightly integrated with the SolidWorks user interface. User has to activate CADEC Plus from SolidWorks add-in settings boxes so that user doesn't need to activate CADEC Plus for every session of SolidWorks. Once the add-in is activated, CADEC Plus toolbar will appear at the top of SolidWorks window. Once the add-in is activated, CADEC Plus toolbar will appear at the top of SolidWorks window. So now we will see the procedure to activate the CADEC in SolidWorks. Once we click in options, the add-in button is available and we click on add-in button. Here in other add-ins, we have to select CADEC Works to check both boxes. Then click OK. Now select the CADEC Works from this window. Once you click on CADEC Works, the toolbar appear. Once we click on Creator, the Creator window will appear on the task pane. Now we have to select the product class in the product class window. The user can select the product class from the drop down menu or browse the assembly from Windows Explorer. Once the user selects product class, the input tabs will appear in the Creator window. Next step for the user is to enter a layout ID. As we know that layout ID is mandatory to be defined by the users. Click OK after entering the layout ID. Once you click OK, a folder by the name of entered layout ID is created in the CADEC output folder. So we can see that the assembly is loaded for the in SolidWorks window. So the default path of this folder is CADEC settings 4.4 CADEC output folder. So this is the folder we are talking about. The user can follow the default path to access the outputs or define a customized path for the same. So once we are done with layout ID, the import option will also appear in the input field. So if we have an Excel sheet which can be used for providing inputs, then we can directly browse that file and fill that inputs rather than doing manually. For this application, we don't need an Excel sheet for filling the inputs, so we will do it manually. So we will fill the inputs manually. After the inputs are completed, click the Calculate button on the Creator toolbar. Once we click on Calculate button, this will calculate values of variables in the Dependent Variable tab. As we can see that all the values are calculated. After the calculation is completed, the modify icon will be activated. This is the icon of modify button. Click the modify icon. This will modify assembly model according to the user specified inputs. As we can see that the modification for the application is completed and we have selected the conveyor type to belt type conveyor. So we can see that the application is modified to belt type. Similarly, all the data we have specified in the inputs are modified as per your inputs. Now the assembly is modified and we need to create the drawing for this application. The Creator toolbar will be activated for the Create button. Click on Create icon to generate the 2D drawings. So as we can see that the 2D drawings will be modified as per your model. You can see that the drawings are generated, the GA assembly and all the parts for this conveyor assembly. So we can change that also. Once we are done with the 2D drawing, we can rename the assembly and drawings as required. So here is a button for rename component. Once we click on rename component, the component list will be available and the drawing list will be available for this, and we can rename here in the new name option. So we can either have the completely new name or we can add suffix and prefix for the assembly. Now we will enter the prefix for this assembly. So test01 will be my input underscore, and then we will rename it. As you can see that we have renamed the components. You can see that in the feature tree the components and assemblies has been renamed according to our input. So we have generated the output through creator. We can access these files at the default output path. So here is the default output path you can access to see the modified assembly and drawings. This is the folder we have mentioned in the layout ID. So we can see that the assembly and their parts with their drawings have been compiled here in this folder. So in this video we have seen that how we can create the output through CADEC Creator.